The readers of this small description of the life and precepts of Lord Chaitanya will profit much to go through the books of Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, and Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. The early life of the Lord is most fascinatingly expressed by the author of Chaitanya Bhagavat, and as far as the teachings are concerned, they are more vividly explained in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now they are available to the English speaking public in our teachings of Lord Chaitanya. This small sketch that Prabhupada is presenting on the life and teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is derived from Chaitanya Bhagavata and Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Bhagavata was composed earlier on, and Chaitanya Charitamrita is a natural sequel to Chaitanya Bhagavata. Both Chaitanya Bhagavata and Chaitanya Charitamrita contain authentic information on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's own verbal teachings. Chaitanya Charitamrita has a much detailed account of his teachings, and Chaitanya Bhagavat has much more detailed biographical information. Both of these books have been presented with sufficient detailed commentary by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur had presented a commentary on Chaitanya Charitamrita as well. Prabhupada had desired to present both of these books actually, but he did not have time, and therefore he chose Chaitanya Charitamrita, also because the teachings are more vividly explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita. In Chaitanya Bhagavat, the Lord's teachings are presented, they are scattered in different portions, whereas in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami is presenting it in a much more systematic fashion. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, the teachings are presented in a few specific chapters. Chaitanya Charitamrita is divided into Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, and Antya Leela. The early pastimes of the Lord, the intermediate pastimes of the Lord, and the final pastimes of the Lord. And his teachings to his disciples occur in the middle of Madhya Leela. For instance, one will find Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Madhya Leela chapter 6. His teachings to Ramananda Rai, in which actually it appears that Ramananda Rai was speaking to Lord Chaitanya as a conversation. That occurs in Madhya Leela chapter 8. And then further on, if we move on, then one will see that Lord Chaitanya taught Rupa Goswami, Madhya Leela chapter 19. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Sanatan Goswami, Madhya Leela chapters 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and even in 25. Now, there is one more place in Chaitanya Charitamrita where the Lord's teachings occur. That is Adi Leela, and that is Adi Leela chapter 7 actually, where Lord Chaitanya's teachings to Prakashananda Saraswati, who was a famous Mayavadi sannyasi at Varanasi, that is presented. Madhya Leela chapter 25 also contains a little bit of that. So these are very, very special dedicated chapters where Lord Chaitanya's teachings are very systematically presented, and Prabhupada has briefly summarized them in English, in prose, in his book Teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Regarding the Lord's early life, in Chaitanya Bhagavat also there is an Adi Khanda, Madhya Khanda, and Antya Khanda. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's early life, meaning his pre-sannyas pastimes, have been presented in the Adi and Madhya portions of Chaitanya Bhagavat. Whereas in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the Lord's pre-sannyas pastimes are presented in its Adi portion. Its Madhya and Antya portions detail Lord Chaitanya's post-sannyas activities. The Lord's early life was recorded by one of his chief devotees and contemporaries, namely Srila Murari Gupta, a medical practitioner of that time, and the latter part of the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was recorded by his private secretary, Sri Damodar Goswami, or Srila Swarup Damodar, who was practically a constant companion of the Lord at Puri. These two devotees recorded practically all the incidents of the Lord's activities, and later on all the books dealing with the Lord which are above mentioned were composed on the basis of Kadachas, notebooks by Srila Damodar Goswami and Murari Gupta. So now Srila Prabhupada is outlining and helping us understand on what basis these two biographies were written. These two biographies were written on the basis of the original notebooks by two contemporaries of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the Lord advented himself on the Phalguni Purnima evening of 1407 Shakabda, 1486 AD, and it was by the will of the Lord that there was a lunar eclipse on that evening. During the hours of eclipse, it was a custom of the Hindu public to take bath in the Ganges or any other sacred river and chant the Vedic mantras for purification. So when one takes bath in a holy river at the time of eclipse, one must chant the holy names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is non different from the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. When Lord Chaitanya was born during the lunar eclipse, all India was roaring with the holy sound of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the Mahamantra. This is a Nama mantra itself. There is the Namatmaka mantra and there is the Nama mantra. The Namatmaka mantra is a mantra which contains the Lord's names inside it. I'll give an example. Look at this mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay, so if you look at this, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, this is what is called Nama Atmaka Mantra. What does this mean? Namatmaka Mantra means the holy name of Krishna, a primary name of Krishna, is the soul within that mantra. Like here, look at this. Vasudevaya is a form of Vasudeva. So here you have the name, but you have, look at this, Bhagavate, you have Namaha, and Om is sometimes said to be a primary name. But anyway, Namaha and Bhagavate are definitely there, and this mantra contains the holy name Vasudevaya. But if you look at the Hare Krishna mantra, you just have Hare Krishna and Rama. These are three primary names. These are directly names. Hare or Krishna Hara refers to Radha. Rama Hara, here Rama also refers to Krishna, the pleasing personality of Godhead, the attractive personality of Godhead. Ramahara is also Radha. The meaning of these individual names are somewhat esoteric, but we should simply remember that the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is a Nama mantra itself. The Hare Krishna Mahamantra as we know it, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, contains exclusively the holy names, and therefore it is a Nama mantra. It is not just a Namatmaka mantra. Namatmaka mantras are very, very powerful. So we cannot even imagine the potency of a Nama mantra. And this is Harinam Mahamantra. Enechi Aushadhi Maya Nashi Baro Lagi Harinam Mahamantra Lao Tumi Magi. This is Bhaktivinoda Thakur paraphrasing Lord Chaitanya's teachings. So the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this is the most powerful Nama mantra. But other holy names of the Lord are non different from the Hare Krishna mantra as much as Narayan, Ram are non different from Krishna. These 16 names of the Lord are mentioned in many Puranas and Upanishads, and they are described as the Taraka Brahmanama of this age. The Puranas talk about this. The Upanishads also talk about this. There are statements in